Hello students, welcome to the online lecture of BCom semester number 2, subject accountancy, unit number 1, lecture number 3. Today we are going to understand the concept of Del Creditor Commission. Del Creditor Commission means what? A commission that is allowed by the consignor to the consignee for a special and specific purpose, that is considered as extra commission on the credit sale made by consignee. Generally, the commission is allowed to the consignee on a gross sale, but sometimes consignee is making the credit sale, and this credit sale is sometimes become lossful for the consignee. This credit sale is made by consignee sometime with the recommendation of consignor, but if consignor do not recommend to make a credit sale, still consignee makes credit sale for increasing the purpose and increasing the sales target. So when the customer who are purchasing goods on credit from the consignee and not pay the money to the consignee in time, at the time it creates the bad debts, and such bad debts is very big loss for the consignor. The reason why consignor wish to shift this loss from his head and transfer this loss to the consignee, in that case consignor is paying extra commission to the consignee for the credit sale and its recovery. That is considered as a bad del creditor commission. So simply, when consignor is paying del creditor commission to the consignee, it is the situation that consignee has sell the goods on credit, and if any kind of losses happens, any kind of bad debts is arise, at that time the responsibility for such bad debts is taken by the consignee himself, not by the consignor. The consignor is giving extra commission, and this extra commission is considered as a del creditor commission. The del creditor commission is calculated only on credit sale if given in the example. Some accountants believe that the del creditor commission should be calculated on the total sale also. Let us see the terms and conditions of calculating the del creditor commission. In most of the cases, we must have to evaluate the del creditor commission on the credit sale. But if in the sum there is no information that what is the credit sale and what is the cash sale, at that time we must have to calculate the del creditor commission on the total sale. No del creditor commission is allowed if recommendation given by the consignor to make credit sale. So no del creditor commission is at there. If consignee has sold the good on a credit by him own, at that time he is entitled to get the del creditor commission. From the sum, it is clear to evaluate that this is the cash sale and this is the credit sale. So separately on a credit sale, we will have to make evaluation of del creditor commission. If credit sale cannot be calculated from the given details on example, then del creditor commission is allowed on total sale. So accounting entries for del creditor commission is same in the book of consignor and same into the book of consignee. The amount of del creditor commission on credit sale will be debited into the consignment account and credited to the consignee's account as same as we are making the normal commissions entry. When no del creditor commission is allowed to the consignee, the amount of bad debts is debited to the consignment account and credited to the consignee. While del creditor commission is allowed and any bad debts arise, the bad debts is taken over by the consignee himself. So loss is agreed by the consignee on a bad debt if he is able to take the del creditor commission. If no del creditor commission, then the loss must have to bear by the consignor. When the goods are sold on credit on the recommendation on the consignor, again the consignee is not able to take any kind of losses of bad debt, and consignor is liable to take such kind of losses. In the book of consignee, when Dell Creditor Commission is allowed to the consignee, he will credit the commission account in his income and debit the consignor's account as the same account receivable from the consignor. In such case, if there is any bad debt, the same has to be borne by the consignee. As I had communicated you in the beginning of this chapter, the Dell Creditor Commission is only allowed to the consignee for the credit sale made by him, and if he had made the credit sale and any bad debts arise, then consignee is responsible to take such bad debts and such losses. So the journal entries, the money that receives is debited as a bank account. The amount that is not received by the debtor, it means you have made credit sale and the person to whom you had made credit sale is considered your debtor. So bank account debit, the money paid by the debtor, the money did not paid by the debtor is considered as bad debts account, and consignment debtor account and credit. Commission account debit, it means received commission account debit is to be created in such kind of sum when Dell Creditor Commission is allowed. So when in the sum Dell Creditor Commission is allowed at that time, in the book of consignee, we are preparing the consignor's account. In the same book, we have to add one another account, that is commission received account or received commission account. So commission received account is debit to bad debts account. The bad debt arise from the credit sale will bear by the consignee, and such loss, such bad debts is debited commission account debit to bad debts account. So from the debit side of commission account, we are deducting such losses of bad debts. If Dell Creditor Commission is not allowed to the consignee and there is any bad debt, the same would be debited to consignee to consignor account is credited, debited to consignee account and credited to consignor's account, credited to consignment debtor's account. When the goods were sold on credit, full amount of sale was credited to consignor. But now the amount to be paid to the consignor would be reduce the amount of bad debts. Hence the consignor's account is debited. When the goods are sold on the recommendation of consignor, the consignee will debit the consignor account and credit the customer's account. So these are the informations of journal entry to be passed. Let us take one example. So this is the example number 3. A consign 4000 rupees goods to B. He pays 400 rupees expense. Consignee sold the goods in 6000, which cash sells is 2000. It means credit sale is 4000. The consignee allowed 5% commission on 6000 and 2% commission on 4000 rupees, because credit sale is 4000, cash sale is 2000. Prepare consignment account in the book of consignor and consignor's account in the book of consignee, assuming that consignee has settled the account. So this is the form of consignment account. First of all, the goods sent by consignor. So consignment account debit to goods sent on consignment 4000. Expense paid by consignor. So consignment account debit to cash and bank account. Now sales made by consignee. So consignee's account debit to consignment account. Credit side 6000. From this 6000, 4000 is credit sale, 2000 is cash sale. So let us calculate the commission on consignment. So consignment account debit to consignee account. There are two part of commission, 5% on total sale and 2% on credit sale. credit sale is 4,000, total sale is 6,000. So 5% of 6,000 is 300, 2% of 4,000 is 80. So total commission paid by consignor to consignee is 380. Let us find out the difference of consignment account. So total of credit side gets higher, 6,000. If we are deducting the 4,000, 400, 380, it results in 1220. It is the profit of consignment account. So we have write profit and loss to general profit and loss account. Profit transferred to general profit and loss account. This is the consignee's account in the book of consignor. First of all, we have made two kind of sales. The reason why sales are transferred to consignee's account credit side, and we have received two kinds of commission. The first commission is 300, another commission is 80. So both the commission are debited from 6,000. If we are deducting both the kind of commission, we have a difference 5620. Its journal entry is consignee's account debit to cash and bank account. Now, as I had told you that whenever we are getting the delicate commission, we must have to prepare commission received account. So this is the commission received account. Consignee's account debit, consignor's account debit to received commission account. This is the account of consignor in the book of consignee. Consignee had made sale of 6,000 rupees that we had post at a credit side of consignor account. Consignor is paying commission to consignee of 380 rupees. So difference is 5620 in the book of consignee in the account of consignor. Consignor is paying 380 to consignee as a received commission. So consignor's account debit to received commission account credit. Consignor's account debit to received commission account credit. One customer to whom credit sale is made is not paying 200 rupees. This is clearly given to you into the sum that 200 rupees is not paid by the customer. So it is considered as a bad debt, and bad debt is debited into the received commission account. So received commission account debit to bad debts account. So this is the end of this sum. These are the journal entries with which I have posted the sum. Let us quickly view to the journal entry. Cash and bank account debit, consignment debtor account debit to consignor account. Journal entries in the book of consignee. So consignor's account credit side, both the cells. Consignor account debit to commission account 380, 380. From the credit cell, we have bad debt of rupees 200. It means 3,800 we have received. So cash and bank account debit 3,800, bad debts account debit 200 to consignment debtor account 4,000. Commission received account debit to bad debts account credit 200 rupees debt. If we are settling the consignor's account, difference is 5620. So consignor's account debit to cash and bank account. If commission account is settled, so commission account debit to profit and loss account 180 rupees. So this is the end of this sum. If we are closing the commission account, we find the difference on a debit side. So this sum is an over. Into the next lecture, we will consider the next sum. In the next sum, it may also happen that del creditor commission is not allowed. Okay, that we will see in next lecture.